Give it up, you bozos. Let the professor go. Yo, what have we here? Why has this child suddenly appeared? Lotus, you came. I've got to save Professor Cosmo from these people. There are two of them, and two of us. Lotus, please, battle together with me. Sure, what if I said no, though? Hey, no one's saying Tekken 8 is ass. I think Tekken 8 is in the best state it has been since that game released. I'm just saying that, like, characters are very, very strong in that game. This will be my first time battling beside you, Lotus. I've got to do my best. While I have you on FGZ stuff, I needed your opinion on some song to game connections I was planning for an edit AMV thing. I'm not entirely certain what you mean, but go on. Who would Lotus do a soul link with? Probably like Thunder. Coffee. And he's dead. No, that's gonna hoit. Actually, that didn't do nearly as much as I thought it was going to. JoJo's intro 2 for the Street Fighter intro part, survival tactics for a Tekken portion, and Thunderstruck for 2XK. I wanted to know if you think another song would fit any of the games. So you're doing an AMV edit of fighting games, and like those are the songs that you pick for each game. Am I following this correctly? So I mean, I don't know what your taste in music is like, right? But I would try to pick songs that I feel fit the theme or vibe or aesthetic of the game, right? So for example, you said survival tactics for Tekken. I think survival tactics works a lot better for Street Fighter than it does for Tekken. And then for Tekken, I don't know. This is not something I've ever really thought about before. It's a fun idea. I have to give it some thought though. Also, you said Thunderstruck for 2XKL. What song is? I don't even know what song that is. Like by AC/DC? I don't know. Like I'm sitting here thinking about it now. It's a fun idea. I have to give it some thought. Damn, that shit did no damage. Uh-oh. That Shroomish is dead. Why'd she send out a fucking Shroomish anyway? Yeah, there you go. Send in a real Pokemon. Goodbye, Numo. Hope Tokon goes crazy with the alternate costumes. Me too, because I think a character like Star-Lord is somebody I would like a lot more if I liked his costume more. Which is why he's like a tentative member of my team, or like in the pool of characters I'm somewhat interested in. Because see, like I tend to I like having the extra type coverage with Magical Leaf. And obviously Psychic is just better confusion, but Psychic you have so many limited uses. Really don't need 2 fairy type moves, I guess. But which one should I keep between Draining Kiss and Disarming Voice? And I guess we keep Draining Kiss, honestly. So strong. Oh wait, we're evolving. Let's go. Oh, Guard of War. Gorgeous. Congratulations, you're currently evolved into Guard of War. Spoggle, Spoggle. I want to love you, PYT, pretty young thing. Huh? An unexpected development. Yeah, you peeped that evolution. Yeah, that shit fire, right? You see her, she looking good, ain't she? We did a little. Actually, isn't my Guard of War a guy? I don't remember. You children, I would like you to stay out of my way. Team Magma's scientific prowess, Mount Chimney's energy, and the hidden power of the meteorite. But we combine them all. Super ancient Pokemon. Wow, you lost to this scamp? What a pathetic bunch. You lazy stooges will be the downfall of Team Magma. Who goes there? Even Team Aqua is making an appearance. The odds do not appear to be in my favor. You there, I'll have the meteorite now. Yes, sir. What? Come now, hand over the meteorite. Professor! The meteorite is in the palm of my hand. Well. Adios to each and every one of you. At long last, I'm off to Mount Chimney. I mean, you ain't really have to tell him that, but... Archie, will we go after those monsters? That's right. We're not letting them get away. You're gonna have to get through me, playboy. Oh, what's this? You've got quite a fierce expression on you for such a wee little thing. The name's Archie. I'm the leader of Team Aqua, a group that's working to return the world to a pristine state, one that'll be perfect for Pokemon survival. Looks like you were getting into it with Team Magma there, lest my eyes deceive me. It's not like I'm in a position to argue if that's what you're up to, eh? But I'll tell you this much, so remember, if you next get in the way of Team Aqua, you won't get off so lightly. So steer clear and keep your nose clean, scamp. I imagine I'll be seeing you. He think he's so tough. Oh, brother. I have no idea what's going on anymore with these people. This long you think would bang with Tokon with the A and B in mind? Never mind those nuts. Professor, you doing okay? Let me think about it. But I only... Looks like he's still pretty out of it. Never mind what's happened. Gotta get the professor back to his lab in Falibor. Okay, Professor. Easy now. Ah, Professor. Thank the stars above. Professor, you're back. Thanks to these children, I have somehow returned. Those nuts back there. What do you think they're hoping to do with the Professor's meteorite? From the look of them, they kind of seem like bad guys, but you've both got to be careful. So I'm not worried a bit if it's you and your team, Lotus. But I need to thank you as well. You truly saved me from disaster. Hope you'll take this TM as some small form of repayment. Get a bit of smack down. Hold on. Wow, thanks, Professor. Well, what are you going to do next, Lotus? I'm kind of thinking of checking out the next gym on my list. It's the one in Mauville. Why don't you come with me, Lotus, to Mauville? Didn't we already go to Mauville? Right on, let's hit the road. Isn't Mauville the That's the city we were just in. Yeah, we were already here. We've arrived in Mauville City. Up ahead here is Mount Chimney, huh? That's the place those nut jobs at Meteor Falls were talking about going to. I guess she hasn't been here yet is the point. Be careful, Lotus. It might get dangerous around here. Well, anyway, at the Pokemon Center. Am I crazy or is it weird the jaw trade was finalized before literally every trade made so far? Nah, Memphis wanted him bad, or wanted him gone that desperately that they were just like, let's get this shit over and done with ASAP, Julie. Lotus has to react to the character themes. So yeah, I've been seeing those pop up on Twitter, but I genuinely have not like sat and listened to any of them. Write that in my notes. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do next stream, whenever I stream during the day, which my schedule is like omega fucked up right now. It's like I don't know when I'll be streaming during the day again, but we'll get it figured out. I'd like to tomorrow, honestly, but I've not been awake for very long, so I don't know. I'll be right back. I'm running to the bathroom. All right, I'm back. Crazy how LeBron might be a warrior. I mean, they're pushing really hard for it over there in Golden State, but I don't think he would do that to his career and legacy. But hey, who knows? Second floor here is a high-class apartment complex on Melville Hills. Yeah, we've already been here, so I guess we just gotta go ahead to Mount Chimney, right? Or do we... Can I... How do I don't actually know how you... Gardevoir is a guy, by the way. And is also now the most powerful Pokemon on our team. We have a lot of neutral natured Pokemon. Low-key glad to hear you didn't watch Evo. I'm not gonna lie, the production of this one was god-awful. Yeah, I saw some complaints on Twitter, but I mean, there's always complaints. Didn't some guys say there were some fossils on this route or something? No, we've already been on this route. That's where that family is that we battled, right? Can't confirm they were valid. If you were a smaller tournament, a la Blaze Blue, they just didn't give a fuck. I mean, that doesn't really shock me, unfortunately. Right, we went this way already. Third direction we didn't go is up here. This is where that desert is, right? That we couldn't go through before. Which we still can't. Do you need like a Pokemon that knows Sandstorm or something like to be able to get through that? I really don't remember. Oh, I remember before there was those grunts that were blocking the way up here. Are they still up there? No, they are not. Now we should be able to take the joint. What's in here? Take the little thing to the Do we have strength? We do. Can we T-shot to Zigzagoon? We can. Or to Lanoon, I guess. Let's get rid of baby doll eyes. Need the goggle. Wait, I deadass gotta. I have to manually. What is it? 2004? I gotta manually fucking use strength. Like, what's going on here? I ain't got the badge yet. Ah, fuck. That makes a lot of sense. I must need the 4th gym badge. Also, I was playing a little bit of Pokemon Leaf Green. I say like I was doing it like just yesterday, but ever since we finished the Pokemon Leaf Green playthrough, I do pick up my Switch every now and again for like a few minutes at a time, and I have been playing that. And I was like doing the post game and shit, and you know, I caught Mewtwo and beat the Elite Four again, and was going through the Sevi Islands and caught fucking Raikou and shit in that game. Good times, a lot of nostalgia. Like that game a lot. We were already here before too. Alright, because this is where we... Okay, hold on, so let's go back, let's just go back this way and go to the fucking... I can't think of the name of the fucking transportation vehicle we're about to get on. Why am I drawing a blank on that right now? Are all of the character themes out for every character? Or are they releasing them like one at a time, or like a couple at a time, or like what's going on with that? So I would love to just react to like all of them. Cable car. Yeah, that works. Ready to depart. Would you like to board it? Yes, I would. Please step this way. Everybody outside of Doom and Ghost Rider's team, do we have any inkling of when we might get those? Because I would like to just listen to all of them like in one sitting, as opposed to like needing to wait for the next ones to come out. Thank you for using the cable car. Probably get them around the beta. Blade Scene will definitely be heard at the open beta. Yeah, I heard that the Team Magma, Team Aqua, each other. I heard that the blog post mentioned specifically that Blade will be playable in the beta, which makes me pretty excited. And it should go without saying Wolverine will be in there too, right? So my top 2 characters I should be able to play as. I also mentioned they would be releasing more guides soon, so that's easy content. Gotcha. Get out of my blasted way, you scurvy Team Magma knaves. Or face a keel hauling. Whatever that fucking mean. We of Team Magma are working hard for everyone's sake. Like if there's more land, there'd be more places to live. Everyone would be happy. I don't think that's how that works, but you know, I'm pretty sure the beta is the Evo build plus Blade. That's hype. So I'd be able to play all the characters like I really care about. So the only characters that won't be in that build then are Loki and
Everything
Deadpool.
is ordinary.
It's gonna be. Yo, Bun, thank you for the 69 months. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good night. Oh, is it bedtime? Yeah, that makes sense. Good night, Bun. Tired? Yeah, I bet. Bolt, Carnage, Goblin, Deadpool, and Loki. Oh, true. I was just thinking of the fucking Ghost Rider team, but yeah, that makes sense. I should be able to one-shot this with Confusion. Huh? What do you mean I lost? Well, see, the thing about that is, you suck, nigga. This is the God of War up front, honestly. It's you. You're the one who tried to interrupt me, Tabitha at Meteor Falls. Do you intend to get in my way once more? You're really an obnoxious child, aren't you? I will crush you so that you never get in my way again. Hey, what's good with this nigga? How you feeling about the team? My Pokemon team or? I mean, Combustion's whatever. Like, obviously, Blaziken is just the best out of the 3 starters, so that's, you know, it is what it is. Gardevoir, I mean, he's staying on the team for sure. Like, that's probably a lock for the whole playthrough. Nuzleaf, I mean, Shiftry is cool, I guess, a little bit, whatever, but he's not a lock. Honestly, like, Blaziken and Gardevoir, oh, I need to update Gardevoir's sprite on the team, by the way, on the layout. Gardevoir and Blaziken are the only 2, like, safe ones. Everyone else is, like, subject to change for someone else at some point. We really don't have anything to, like, be dealing with fucking fire types for real. I mean, the team is cool so far. You can also Portland since you're asking, but I'm at the Pokemon team. Yeah, so I talked a bit about that at the start with the whole John Morant Portland thing. Long story short, I don't like it. Like, at all. I think it's very disappointing. I think it's a bad fit for both sides. It's a damn shame. I got a lot of questions. I gotta imagine Portland's gonna make more trades because they just have a lot of guards right now between Damian Lillard, Drew Holiday, Scoot Henderson, Shaden Sharp, and now John Morant. And then Denny Avdia, who was their star player last season, is a ball handler himself and essentially was like their point guard, even though he's more of a forward. So they just got a logjam going on over there to the point where it just doesn't make sense. Like, Memphis was clearly extremely desperate and were going to take literally anything for Ja. And Portland was like, well, we'll give you this terrible Jeremy Grant contract and Chris Murray, who really doesn't even play. And Memphis was like, dope, bet, send it. Not gonna lie, Mighty En's design is sick, but if you teach shift tree sucker punch, he basically does everything Mighty En does and more. Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at, because like Mighty En I just think is like a really cool looking Pokemon, but not the most useful. Knew you would be strong. What a shame though. The meteorite we got from the professor whoever is already in our boss's hands. Where's the boss, you ask? Ah, yes, right this way. I do hope that you can be shown Team Magnum's true power. All guard lineup next year? Yeah, the Damian Lillard, John Morant, or I guess the John Morant, Damian Lillard, Shaden Sharp, Scoot Henderson, Denny Avdia lineup, bro. From the reports, Portland is saying they think Scoot, Dame, Ja, and Holiday can all coexist. That just isn't true. Like, that's just not how that's gonna work. If they are seriously gonna try to retain all of them on the same team, that is malpractice, in my opinion. That is extremely stupid. Oh, Incinerate. Hold on. Maybe they get rid of some of the old heads and build around Ja. No, I don't think that you're going to use Ja as like their centerpiece. I think they see him as a complement to some other guys. But like, I think what's likely to happen, maybe not depending on these alleged reports, but they would trade Drew Holiday and maybe Scoot Henderson. Yeah, like Ja and Dame as their backcourt has to be the plan or the idea. Which can work to some extent. The thing about it is that you just don't have the defensive infrastructure, especially if you are going to trade Drew, which you probably have to like make that work. Because like, okay, Ja is your primary ball handler, playmaker, facilitator, especially with Dame in his older age. Ja can do that. Ja is an elite passer and playmaker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's capable of that. Damian Lillard provides excellent shooting, off-ball play. But then like Donovan Clingan can obviously anchor the defense. He's good. Denny is not like an elite defender. You've got Tumani Kamara, who's, you know, elite defensively. Then like Shaden Sharp's not that great of a defender, and then Scoot Henderson's not a good defender, even if he stays on the roster. Drew is, but you know, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know what Portland's plan is, but what they got going on right now, I don't like. Yo, Challenge, thank you for the gift sub, man. I greatly appreciate it. Also, thank you guys for helping me hit the sub goal for today. Getting the sub goal completed on a super late night Pokemon stream? Hell yeah, love that. Also, how were you enjoying Star Fox Thunder? I lurked in there for a tiny bit, but I honestly like didn't really understand what I was watching. The power contained in the meteorite. Merge the explosive energy contained within the planet's core with the meteorite's power. I think them signing Dame to that contract after Achilles tear was malpractice. Nah, I disagree. Because they got him for super cheap, right? And adding a veteran like Dame to your roster when you have like young guards who needed a veteran, and Drew Holiday is cool and all, but you know, he can be a veteran presence, great locker room. Obviously, he is like one of the best players in the franchise history. You know, they've already got a report there. And also like they got him pretty cheap because he's still getting paid by Milwaukee as well. So it's not like they had to give him like crazy money. And then also the value that you're going to get from him, most likely it's yet to be seen, but the value you're likely to get from him for the contract he's on once he comes back is probably worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's taking up $40-50 million, you know? Let me look it up. I forget what the contract is that he signed with them, but it's like, you know, it's not much. Now, if they would have signed him, like if they had to pay him what Milwaukee was paying him, then yeah, like that would be malpractice. That would have been fucking stupid. Yeah, he's making $14 million. $14 million for Damian Lillard. That's, I would say that's worth it. Like, yes, Dame is what, like 35? How old is Dame? Yeah, Dame is 35 years old, right? So 35 come off an Achilles tear, like that sounds very scary, but we live in a very different day and age. Like if this was even 10, 15 years ago, you'd be like, hey man, like that's the end of his career. And it could be, but based off just like the videos we've seen and like, you know, the work he's putting in and just also the players that we've seen come back from ACL tears and Achilles injuries, I think he'll be fine. Like he's probably not going to be as explosive, not as athletic, right? It's going to be slower. That's why they pair him with John Morant, who can still be like that lead ball handler, primary playmaker, facilitator. And Dame can play off ball more if you pair them together in the backcourt. And he's probably still going to be an elite shooter, if nothing else. And, you know, I think it'll be fine. Like you know, can still create for himself as well as others and everything. Maybe not as effectively as before, but I think $14 million is probably really good value for Damian Lillard, even at this age and the injury. You know, I don't, even if he, cause like, what did he average like last season? Like 25. Even if Dame is giving you like 15 to 20 points on like, you know, close to 40% shooting from three, like you take that for 14 M's. And he's also still Damian Lillard, so he also just is going to have gravity just based off reputation as well. I think it's worthwhile. Wasn't Dame playing off the ball the issue he had with Giannis? There were a lot of issues out there, not all of which were basketball reasons. Takes 5 to 10 games to get the hang of it, but we were having a great time. Sai and I both played Star Fox 64 a bunch of kids though. See, I never played that game, so I really didn't know what I was looking at when I was watching. I recall you were the one who defied us at Slateport's Oceanic Museum, and your presence here tells me that you have defeated Tabitha. Yes, I see now. The stirring of interest I felt was not misplaced. You show true promise. Fine, I will attempt to educate you. Yeah, let's get it on, old nigga. Thousands of years ago, there lived a most powerful being that was said to be capable of creating new lands on the planet, The power which we in Team Magna seek, this power which can expand the available landmass, belongs to legendary and super ancient Pokemon. Though now it slumbers, having lost the source of its power and been trapped in a deep sleep. But what is it that we must do to awaken this slumbering giant? Our research has led us here, on Chimney. Yes, here, to this very meteor. If we create the right conditions, we should find ourselves able to alter this meteorite's qualities. Yes, even into a megastone. Even into a keystone. And here, in Mount Chimney. I should not say too much. That is the end of today's lesson. Now then, I believe it is time we begin. The time for the purge has come. I do believe that I made myself quite clear when we were last in Slateport. I warned you that any fool standing in our way would be met without mercy. I will bury you by my own hand. I hope you appreciate this honor. You were challenged by Magma Leader Maxi. Yo, chat, Archie, Mog, and Maxi or what? Probably can get Gardevoir out of here, actually. Never mind, we can just one-shot Mightyena. Camera routes. Honestly, Psychic might take care of that camera route, Loki. They're both inferior to my Go N. Like, okay, like here's the thing. Like, yeah, but the bar is so low. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be talking about N like he's, I don't know. Like, I don't know who niggas think N is. But like, he really ain't shit special. Like, in the context of Pokemon, he is one of like the best characters from like the story of these games. But like, the story in every Pokemon game is mostly ass. So like, you know, it's not saying much. is definitely be glazed, and even I'll admit, like, yeah, he is cool. And like, I do think Gen 5 has the best, or one of the better stories, if not, it's like top 2 or 3 stories in the Pokemon games, but like, it's not like most of these stories are good at all. So it's like, what does that really mean, you know? Yeah, for Pokemon standards, he's one of the cooler characters for sure. What does Covet do? Daringly approaches the target, then steals the target's held item. We don't actually use Lanoon at all, but sure, man, we'll replace Sand Attack. Why not? What story would you put above Gen 5? It's not about what I would put above it, it's more so just what else is in the conversation. Like, Gen 5 is one of the better ones. I honestly think Scarlet Violet is up there. And then, I mean, those are probably the two best ones. Although I really love all the lore and everything in Gen 2. Obviously, as y'all know, big Gen 2 Johto guy here. I know Gen 2 and Johto have become extremely hated in the last few years for some reason. It's become popular to bandwagon hit on those games in that generation, but I love the lore of those games. So you repulsed the great Maxie in battle. You never fail to entertain me. An excellent start. This time, permit me to unleash my full strength. Once you've tasted my Pokemon's mega evolved power, you'll say goodbye to your last shred of hope. Hmm? Yes, it's me. Oh? Then it is Mount Pyre. I understand. I'll come at once. I'm sorry to cut our battle short, but I'm afraid I must excuse myself. Such rudeness demands reparation. Take this meteorite with my apologies. You may do with it what you will. Sure? Now, not again forget the face of the trainer who managed to thwart me in battle. Huh, it ain't that little scam. Blast that Maxie, he just escaped us. He just left behind the meteorite that he's been crazy about finding? Can't be. He have found out where the real orbs are hidden. That sneaky little scientific so-and-so. Always left watching his bony backside run 2 steps ahead of me. Yeah, Ronan, what's good, man? This mysterious machine gives no response whatsoever. The other thing as well, when it comes to Portland, thinking back on that is that they haven't really done anything to get better. Like, they made the playoffs, you know what I mean? They managed to make the playoffs, obviously got destroyed by the Spurs. But like, you know, the West is only getting stronger and they didn't really do much to like compete. And in fact, they might be losing some pieces. Like, yes, adding Ja is potentially cool. It could potentially also be nothing. Cause like there are 2 different realities. Like, there's a world where Ja Morant gets back to an all-star, and there's a world where like he never does. And it's just like what we saw last season is all we'll ever get again. So trying out the Avatar beta on Thursday. Yeah, I think so. I did buy the game and pre-order it, so I should. I did not mean to jump down. I kind of wanted to walk through that grass. Oh, whatever. There's more here. Anything cool in this grass that we can catch? Oh wait, I need to update Gardevoir. I don't want no fucking Spoink. Alright, there we go. I mean, I would be very shocked if Jokic goes to any other team. This might sound crazy. I think it's more likely that nigga retires and goes to another team. He liable to fuck around and just be like, you know what? Cool off this basketball shit anyway. That'll be easy, man. I'm going back to Serbia. Remember as a kid, me being scared of Giratina, the build up to the legendary Pokemon was scary. Like, not to shit on you, but I can't fathom like being scared of like anything Pokemon related. Ooh. Don't know if I should have gone this way, but what's done is done. Bro, are there any good Pokemon left in this game? Apparently Jokic has been putting in some serious work this offseason. Yeah, I saw like some workout videos. He's looking very lean. Looked like he lost some weight and got in some pretty good shape. I mean, how many times have we seen these like off-season workout videos of players who like get in a good shape and then they come in the season just doing the same thing that they've always done, you know? Been to the hot springs and refreshed my tired bones. Right now, I'm feeling strong. What if a shiny self-destructs? That's scary. Never had that happen before. Although I guess there was the possibility of that happening to me because when I played through, I think it was my Pokemon Diamond playthrough on the OG Diamond, I found a shiny Graveler. So I guess it could have, you know, exploded, but it didn't. We used to Ben Simmons workout videos, not Jokic workout videos. Well, no, I'm talking about this for every player. Mitchell Robinson, dribble, tween, step back threes in the off season. Fucking Ben Simmons, yes, jump shooting videos, or fucking, you know, Luka every off season, like losing all this weight, looking like he's in great shape, and then coming into season, you know, starting off good, then look like he's gaining weight again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just Ben Simmons. Like it's a lot of different players. I feel like I've seen this song and dance from all types of guys. From role players to stars. Yeah, I saw some people on the timeline hating on Marvel Rivals Blade and saying that like the Tokon Blade shits on him. And like I do think I prefer the Tokon design, but I don't think the Marvel Rivals one is bad. You're right about the Roman cancel thing. Deadpool did mid combo. I was waiting to see if he would get it. Yeah, I had a bunch of people in my comments saying, hey bro, it's a Roman cancel, it's a Roman cancel, it's a Roman cancel. I'm like, damn, did y'all watch like the next 20 seconds of the video where I looked at it for a bit, rewound it, and then said, hey, I think that's a Roman cancel. That's just always crazy to me when which like, you know, I'll take the engagement any day of the week. Like it's fine. Like the more comments, the better, honestly. But it's always funny when like I ask something in a video or say something or make an observation, and then I get 50 comments from people like, saying, hey man, it's this or that, or you should this or that, or like, did you know that? And it's like, hey, if you watched like 1 minute further into the video, the thing that you said, I said already. Have you seen Rivals Magic? Yeah. She cool or whatever, but Tokon Mogs, I fear. Also, I don't know when I let that word slip into my vocabulary, because I admittedly don't like that shit, but here we are now. Fucking Zoomer influence. You gotta love it. Hey man, I'm hip. I'm hip. I'm just like y'all for real. Keeping you young, Gramps? Don't worry. Oh my goodness. If this is a normal or a spoink, I swear to God. This game fucking sucks. Yo, can it be something cool? Tokon Loki is handsome. Omega influence Lokirk? Maybe. I saw some people saying that they're having Deadpool fatigue. What, because he's been in 2 video games and had a movie in the last 7 years? Like, what? How do you have Deadpool fatigue? How you got Deadpool fatigue but not Spider-Man? Or like any of the Avengers, or like, I don't know, frankly, like any other like popular mainstream like character? Like Deadpool's been in 3 pieces of media in the last 5 years. People just be using words. Like, yeah, though, they really do. Y'all know Cooley Bravo by chance? If you don't know who Cooley Bravo is or haven't seen him on his timeline, you've definitely seen his magnum opus. Cooley Bravo is the nigga who made the pancakes waffles tweet. He shows up on my timeline like at some point, like he reminded the world that like he made that tweet and everyone was like, oh shit, that's you. And like now he's like somewhat of like a presence on Twitter for real now, you know what I'm saying? So his tweets be showing up on my timeline and shit. And I'm reminded of a tweet that I saw. I don't even remember what he said. It was something about like some Doritos or something. He was like, yeah, it's like, yeah, I see why y'all niggas fat or some shit like that. And someone was like, calling a nigga fat while you built like Thanos is crazy, basically implying that he is fat and also that Thanos is fat. And it's like y'all literally just be talking because Thanos is built as fuck. Like Thanos is like all muscle. So it's like, what do you mean? Like niggas dead ass just be yapping, using words that they don't understand, making references to shit that they've never, like media they've never consumed. It's just, it's. This place isn't your casual hike. It's not suited for a picnic. No, this isn't in the comics. What does say? What does say? You would happen to see they're making an absolute Batman anime series. I did hear about that. I can understand Deadpool fatigue to a certain extent because his main gimmick of fourth wall breaking just isn't all that appealing to a lot of people, and he's had a whole trilogy plus been in 3 games within the last 10 or so years. Okay, but if you compare that to like so many other characters, that's not very much at all. Like Wolverine getting a whole dedicated game to himself. I don't see no one saying they're getting Wolverine fatigue. Wolverine is in Tokon. Wolverine is in Marvel Rivals. Wolverine was in the Deadpool movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, people just like Wolverine more than Deadpool, I'm sure. This is a more popular character, but I think it's primarily the gimmick that tired people out. But then you just don't like Deadpool if that's the case. Like, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Because like that is his thing. And I guess just as somebody who like, I've seen the 3 Deadpool movies. I don't play Marvel Rivals. But like, I don't know. Like I can't be fatigued or worn out by it because like that's just his character. You either like it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? It's not always like it's the same like style of gimmick, but like you compare, for example, like what he's doing in the Deadpool Wolverine movie compared to what he's doing in Tokon, like the references or things he's talking about like are different. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't always feel the exact same. It'd be one thing if it's like it's just like he's in cartoons and movies and it's just always the same gimmick and the same jokes and like the same references and shit. Like I would get that getting tiring or old, or like you being fatigued from that, because it's like he's just, you know what I'm saying, like if in every like movie and cartoon Deadpool's in, he's always like talking about Batman or some shit, you was like, all right, like I get it, like you're aware of DC and the DC universe, like cool, Deadpool, that's very funny. You know what I'm saying, but like it's not, you know what I'm saying, he's always talking about different shit. So I was like, I don't know. I have Batman fatigue. I was just about to say, you know what? I was just about to say, I'll never see no nigga say they got Batman fatigue. That nigga's constantly, you know what I'm saying? No one's got Spider-Man fatigue. Is there any matches stand out at Evo? I couldn't tell you. I didn't really see that many matches at Evo. I did see some Tekken, but like I didn't really see any of top 8. I didn't see any of top 8, and I didn't see any of day 1. I saw a little bit of day 2, but I can't even remember that. There was a match that I'm thinking of, but like I only vaguely remember. Hold on, I'm trying to think. It was man. There was a match in like top 24, I think, that really stood out to me, but clearly not that much because I can't even remember who it was. Like I remember the sensation or the feeling of being like, oh man, like that was a crazy ass match, but I can't remember who it actually was, you know what I mean? Hey, we found a nugget. Nice. I'd like to get to Mauville, but if I went down these ledges, it'd be no easy matter to get back to Lava Ridge. Right, which is why I was very careful just now to not fall back down. Dance and soul make power. Soul is a way of karate for me. You understand? Yes, absolutely. Okay, you good kid. I thought he was gonna give me something, but I guess not. Low High versus Rangchu was great. I'm sure it was. I can't even remember what the match is that I'm thinking of that I thought was really cool. Will be giving Arsene Ash superpowers. Yeah, I don't know, man. Evo is just his event. You know, I thought Sonic would be up to like 10 or 11 Evo titles by now, but it's fallen short a couple of times these last few years. And it's looking like Arsene is gonna pass Justin before before fucking Sonic does at this rate. They revealed the games for Evo France. DBFZ's finally kicked out. Damn. End of an era for real. Yeah, as powerful as duos are in 2XKO, I can't help but wonder, and don't get me wrong, like, regardless of what I may think or feel about Hikari or his past right now, although he does seem to have grown and matured a decent bit, Hikari is clearly like a ridiculous fighting game talent. But I can't help but wonder if Sonic and Enzim were playing individually as opposed to as a duo, like how good would they be, and would one of them have won, or you know what I'm saying, or like could they, you know what I'm saying? Because it takes so much to play as a duo, and it is so strong, but it's so hard. To me, Evo felt so confusing as if you were at home. I still didn't get to see most matches. I just watched what was the popular games. Yeah, I can imagine. There's so much going on. It's kind of hard to keep up, which I guess is also part of what makes it good to like watch someone like myself restream it, because I, you know, do a decent job of like following it and like picking out the good matches and keeping up with the schedule and everything. But like, and that's part of the reason why I do restream events and stuff, because a lot of people who watch me don't know about events, don't know the schedules, not really sure like where to look, or like, you know, who some of the players, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're like a much more casual viewer, a fighting game player, you might not know, first of all, the schedule for some of these events, like when they're happening, where they're happening, what time and everything like that. And also like, you know, who the good players are, what the dope matches are to keep an eye out for and everything like that. And I'm not the best when it comes to breaking down some of these games. Well, I do an okay job. Like I'm not, you know, VDX, for example, right? When we're watching Tekken, I'm not Sejam when we're watching 2XKO, but I think of myself as somewhat as a bridge between like the casual and like more advanced community. But there are guys out there who do my job way better now. But you know, for the much more casual audience, I think it helps to have like somewhat of a guide for that kind of thing, which is something I always feel like I could offer. But obviously I didn't do that this year for Evo. Give a red Pokeblock to my Pokemon. It looks a lot cooler all of a sudden. Maybe I ought to eat a red Pokeblock. I mean, I guess you could, right? Like they're just made out of berries, aren't they? Moo milk. It's great before entering the hot spring. Even better afterward. How about some? I'll take a dozen. 6 bands? Fuck it. When I saw Lux as the next 2XKO character, I almost installed that very second. That's funny. How disappointing. Traveled all the way from Kalos, dreaming of the hot springs over there. Come to find there for Pokemon only. Oh, what? Oh, well, let me get in. Don't hot springs in this game like heal you up the same way like a Pokemon Center does? Wait, can I walk in here, or? I assume this is separated for men and women, but I guess we don't care about that around here. Also, yeah, P4R looks so good, man. It's ridiculous. All the way to look at herbal medicine in Lava Ridge. That's rather commendable. I like you. Take this. Oh, charcoal. We can give that to Buskin. So wait, there are going to be physical editions of Tokon, right? Because I still haven't pre-ordered that game because I obviously want it physically. I'm going to get it on PlayStation. And maybe I'll get it on PC as well if I can get like a free, you know, code for Steam. But I want like the deluxe or the ultimate or whatever, but I want it physically. Do you have to get that digitally? Because like Avatar didn't have physicals, and so I like reluctantly like bought the ultimate digitally on PlayStation, but you plan to watch all the trailers and stuff on stream or off stream? For all the stuff from Evo, on stream. They are doing physicals that have setups in stores already? Got you. So is there like an ultimate edition or deluxe edition for physical, or like how does that work? Like will I have to buy the standard edition if I want it physically and then just buy all the extra shit? Avatar announced they were doing physicals like yesterday. Say you fucking lying. No, I just bought it yesterday. No, are you serious? But I wouldn't have been able to play, well, I wouldn't have been able to get into the beta though, I guess, right? Unless I bought it digitally. Could you? Man, I just bought that shit yesterday. I did not know that. They announced that at Evo, is that why I didn't know this? We're doing physicals for Avatar. Fucking God, are you serious, dude? I just pre-ordered it yesterday because I was like, well, the date's coming up, I should buy it. And so I don't think you can pre-order physicals though, I'm not sure. It's so annoying though, because even still, honestly, like I want the physical so much more than I want the game digitally that like I would have just like been like, I'll just wait for the physical and just miss the beta. But take it easy, Golden Monkey. PlayStation don't do refunds either, do they? I'm really annoyed now. Refunding is hard on PlayStation. Yeah, I'm sure they make you go through hell to do it. Debating between Jordan 3 True Blues or P4R Collector's Edition pre-order. Get the Persona, bro. Because here's the thing, right? The way the market is right now for sneakers, those True Blues probably won't even sell out. You might even be able to get them under retail at some point. Now, that could also happen with this collector's edition for Persona at some point where it restocks or goes on sale at some point. However, I think it is far more likely that the True Blues will be obtainable later than that collector's edition will be. Also, I just think you'll have more fun with the game than you will the sneakers. I say this as a nigga who owns True Blues and will also pre-order that collector's edition, but you know, you're more likely to have a second chance at the True Blues than the collector's edition, I would say. Went to get a refund on PlayStation and they gave me store credit. Yeah, see, I don't want no fucking store credit. Flannery, one with a fiery passion that burns. We really don't have an ideal Pokemon to take on fire types. Look like graves. I have here an egg. I'd hoped to hatch it by covering it in hot sand by the hot springs, but it doesn't seem to be enough. Heard it would be best if it were kept together with Pokemon and carried about. You are a trainer, yes, and your Pokemon radiate vitality, so what say you? Will you take this egg to hatch? Sure. Is it a Togepi? No, that's leaf green. You get one, right? In Gen 1. What do you get in this game for hatching the egg? Did I link that GameSpot video? Yes, you did. I just pre-order on Amazon and GameStop since they don't charge automatically, and that's for future me to worry about. I normally do most of my pre-orders on Amazon as well, since I do buy physical and for that same reason. But you can't get Avatar or Tokon on Amazon right now. At least you couldn't last I checked. Let's deposit. I mean, we haven't been using Swellow like at all. Go get this egg real quick. Think of why not? I really don't care about why not. We draw as much hot water as we need, and yet the hot springs never run dry. Isn't it magical? These hot springs appear near active volcanoes. Veins of water under the ground are heated by magma to well up as hot springs. I was buried in this hot sand, enjoying the heavenly warmth of a sand bath. I was just thinking I could really get used to this when a Pokemon went and nipped my backside. Yeah, I guess we just leave Gardevoir up front for this, honestly. Let's get it on. Yo, how's it going, champ to be Lotus? Lava Ridge's gym leader Flannery uses fire-type Pokemon. Her passion for Pokemon burns stronger and hotter than a volcano. Don't get too close to her, or you might get burned. Hose her down with water and then go for it. Anyone like the Tyler 1 and Ludwig match? Not gonna lie, skip that shit. I didn't see it. Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay, whatever. Yikes, it's hot. Ludwig botting him was kind of satisfying though. Yeah, I didn't watch, but I heard Ludwig beat the shit out of Tyler 1. The timeline was talking about how basically everyone thought Ludwig wasn't taking it seriously and wasn't practicing, and then he popped out and gave that nigga the hands. He was so mad Lud was playing Marissa. As opposed to who though? Like, does he just like really struggle with the Marissa matchup, or? Tyler has a 20% win rate against Marissa. Hey, it sounds like Ludwig did his research. He plays Modern Guile. Yuck. And he won and done everybody on his way to Master. It sounds like he fits right in with a lot of these niggas. What is this? I feel like my brain is melting. Let's hurry up and battle. Any of y'all see that Supergirl movie? Is that shit as bad as Twitter's making it out to be? I enjoyed it. Twitter's hating. I mean, yeah, nothing is ever as good or as bad as Twitter makes it out to be. You know, you gotta talk to a real human to get an opinion on things. Kind of mad, it's not that great. Gotcha. Come here, you. I'm trying to relieve my stress. Don't come along and stress me out. Bad news. Reports saying the Supergirl movie lost $85 million. Oh my goodness. So like, why is the movie underperforming so much? Is it just misogyny and sexism, or is there like something else to it? Like, niggas hate women, or what's up? XO, what's good, homie? Script is just bad. Let's see, let's see. I had my little kick where I was watching a bunch of movies and then I kind of fell off. Kind of wanted to go see that though. Last movie I went to go see was the new Mortal Kombat movie, and before that, I don't remember what the last movie I went and saw was. Oh, you left yourself open. With ninjutsu, I will conceal myself in steam. Just got a Sodi A7 III for my sister for the free ski. Oh, nigga, what? For free? That's a $2,000 camera. Street Fighter movie looks awful. I mean, it looks very much like a really goofy, campy, unserious film. I love Flannery's design. Your Pokemon withstand the heat from my Pokemon, probably. Kecleon, I forgot about Kecleon. What games y'all hype for the next couple of years? Other than Tokon, Persona 6, Persona 4 Revival, and then I mean, shit, do I care about anything else? Oh my goodness. Oh, Fire Emblem. Yeah, Fire Emblem. KH4, I'm afraid they still have me in the Genjutsu. I'm gonna be honest, I ain't been keeping up with Kingdom Hearts 4 like news information. Not that there's been a ton, but I ain't even like watched like that latest trailer. I still haven't seen it. I just don't think I care anymore, man. Maybe I'll play it, maybe I won't, but like, I don't know. Oh yeah, Xenoverse 3. Really hope that game is good, man. You must be getting tired by now, like the rest in a hot bath, huh? You should know that maintaining your willpower is an important ability for all trainers. Ocarina of Time remake? I've never played Ocarina of Time. I heard that's one of the best ones ever though, right? Take it easy, chums. Still waiting on the new Naruto game announcement. Hopefully, FTG Arcade. Wait, new Naruto game announcement. What he talking about? What he talking about? They ain't talking about no. What he talking about? They ain't talking about no. What they talking about? They ain't talking about. Is my favorite Nintendo franchise? What's my favorite Nintendo franchise? Not counting Pokemon. Is it Fire Emblem? I think it's Fire Emblem. Never played Xenoblade though. I think I would like it. Why is she yelling at me? You know who she kind of looked like? She kind of looked like Frankie from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, but cooler. No, wait. I mean, Junior Trainer, you've done well to make it this far. Let's see. I'm honored to be serving as the gym leader of. No, I mean, I'm Flannery and I'm in charge here. You better not underestimate me just because I've only been a leader a short time. Yo, Flannery, like yo, take a deep breath, girl. It's gonna be all right. With the skills inherited from my grandfather, I'm gonna demonstrate the hot moves we've honed in this land. Hot moves, huh? Naruto Kart Racer. Man, I'm so hungry for a Naruto game. Apparently there's a big Naruto announcement. When and where? In the next WSJ issue, and it's confirmed to be a game? Or just Naruto related? Oh well, that shit could be anything. Niggas gonna be real upset when it's a fucking calendar. No, that shit could genuinely be some new pins or something. Like, it could be some random fucking bullshit merch that's only getting released in Japan. So I'm getting extremely hungry. Down goes Flannery. I've only recently become a gym leader. Guess I was trying too hard to be someone I'm not. When I don't act like myself, no wonder Pokemon that battle at my side get confused. Thank you for teaching me that. You deserve this. Ta-da! We got the Heat Badge. Bong. Lotus received the Heat Badge from Flannery. If you have a Heat Badge, all Pokemon to level 50, even those you get in trades from other people, will obey you completely. And it lets Pokemon use the HM move's strength outside of battle. This is a token of my appreciation. Don't be shy about taking it. Okay, and we get Overheat. Overheat is a fire-type move that inflicts serious damage on the target, but it also sharply cuts the special attack of the Pokemon using it. Might not be suitable for longer battles. But you ain't gotta worry about it if you one-shot niggas. Oop. Is there like a shortcut to get back out of here, or do I actually have to go all the way back manually? An anime adaptation of that Naruto one-shot would be clean. That would be pretty cool. Especially with it only being like a OVA or something, they could have some pretty high-level production for it. Naruto exhibition announcement for in the States. I mean, an exhibition announcement is a very real possibility, but it ain't gonna be one in America, I'll tell you that. Lotus, wow, it's a relief to see you in one piece. Oh, well, you know, last time I saw you was right after battling those Team What's It people. I was a bit worried, thinking about what might have happened to you after that, Lotus. What? You battled them again after that? And you beat them? Well, I kind of am that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Don't act too surprised, shawty. You know about me. They heard about me. I'm that nigga around here. You really are something else, Lotus. I mean, you and your team are. I'm pretty impressed by you all. And that pretty stone that's sparkling there. Is that the meteorite you got back from them? Oh, that's right. Here. I've been thinking of giving these to you. Oh, this is so we can get the sand now, right? If you put on those go goggles, you'll be all set heading into the desert on Route 111. Oh, and isn't that... It's Lava Ridge's gym badge. So you beat Flannery too? Guess you really are training your Pokemon right. Next up, we'll be challenging your dad, Norman, in Petalburg, right? I'm headed to Petalburg's gym next myself. You want to go back together, back to Petalburg? Sure, why not? Aye, then let's hit the road. Add that Trapinch to the team. Look. Well, we made it. The Petalburg City Gym. Good luck with taking on the gym leader, Lotus. I'm cheering for you. Later. Hey, yo, EXO, that's about to be an announcement. Twin, lock in. They about to announce the release date for them 4 episodes we were promised 20 years ago. Damn, I wish Past Me would have prepared a pot of rice. Some rice would be really nice right now. Norman just uses normal type Pokemon, right? You have Groudon? Nah, he's just there for aura. They dropped an announcement and act like we were supposed to forget. Yeah, I really don't know what the fuck happened to that. Pastlos just doesn't fuck with you. No, I don't blame him. I wouldn't either. Pokemon Go, but it's Naruto. Hold on now. It might be break time for me to go make some food, to be honest. Tip toe. Tip toe. Tip toe. Tip. Put on them Tokon themes? No.